Movie begins, so we are shown an accountant named Jordan. Now he is busy in getting intimate with girlfriend Rachel, but he could not satisfy Rachel. The next day both were about to go on vacation, but Rachel changes her mood and refuses to go with him. Jordan loves Rachel, so he proposes her for marriage, but Rachel also refuses to get married and leaves after breakup. Jordan feels very bad because he had spoiled his 12 years for Rachel, but Rachel is a girl who is not satisfied with him. She was also intimate with many boys in front of him, but Jordan never stopped him seeing his happiness. Now Jordan goes to his friend Dan, who is a playboy. He had also come to know that Jordan has had a breakup. That's why he does a party so that he can feel something good, and he can have a relationship with any girl who comes here. Jordan wants to send Rachel by taking a hot photo with a girl in the party, so that she can be jealous, but no girl is ready to take photo with Jordan. So Jordan dejectedly leaves to a strip club, where he helps a girl named Julia to buy chips. Jordan falls asleep there after drinking too much wine and hanging out with the girls, so later the club members throw him out. Then Julia starts going home from there, so she takes Jordan along with her. Because she understood he is a good man, he has also helped her. When Jordan wakes up the next day, he sees some of Julia's documents, which shows that she has become financially weak. After this, he says thanks to Julia and gets a hot photo taken, so that he can send it to Rachel. But when he sends her the photo, Rachel is getting intimate with two boys. She calls Jordan and says him that their patch-up will happen only then, when he will learn to satisfy her. Hearing this, Jordan goes to Dan. But Dan becomes a decent man after falling in love with a girl. Because of this, he cannot teach him anything about being intimate. Now Jordan goes to Julia. He asks her to teach him about being intimate. So Julia also agrees for this, but Jordan has to fix her financial condition. Jordan also accepts this, then his lesson starts. First, Julia takes him to a parlor shop to learn to control himself, where she gets massage. Jordan controls himself for a long time here, but within a short time he discharges on the girl's face. Because of this, he has to be beaten up by the staff. The next day, Julia goes to the bank to take a loan, but due to the absence of any guarantor, she does not get the loan. Now Jordan makes a budget plan for Julia so that there is no unnecessary expenditure. Rachel is now shown getting intimate with a boy, but if she is not satisfied with him, she comes home. When she gets home, she realizes that Jordan is truly in a relationship with Julia. She goes to Dan, but Dan tells Jordan to meet him at Julia's house. Now Rachel goes to Julia's house, so Jordan's lesson is going on there. Jordan was taking out his anger on Julia by tying it up. Rachel gets angry seeing him and starts going back. So Jordan tells him it's not real, this is part of his lesson. With this, some men come and take away all the belongings of Julia, because Julia did not return their money. Now Jordan and Rachel patch up when these people start leaving. Jordan remembers that Julia is still tied inside. When he goes to open it, Rachel stops him. She gets angry and asks him to leave. This thing also makes Jordan angry because he cannot leave Julia like this. Now Jordan opens up to Julia by going in and cursing Rachel a lot. The next day, when Jordan starts leaving there, he sees an empty restaurant on the way. So he remembers that Julia's dream is to open her own restaurant. But due to financial constraints, she could not fulfill her dream. Now Jordan goes to the bank and gets Julia's loan passed on his guarantee. When Julia comes to know about this, she thanks Jordan. Now she gives Jordan one last lesson, in which he has to lick the fruits and eat them. While doing this, Julia gets in the mood and starts getting intimate with Jordan. But Jordan must have eaten chewing gum, due to which she is allergic. So she quickly goes to the bathroom and cleans herself. Jordan also goes to the bathroom where they both start getting intimate. But then Dan reaches there and starts calling Jordan. And when Jordan comes out, Dan tells him he loves Rachel. He has spoiled 12 years for her. He loves her too, can't cheat him like this. Hearing all this, Jordan goes to Rachel and persuades her. After this, both of them start becoming intimate. So Jordan gets intimate with all the efforts and Rachel gets satisfied with him. Now she is very happy and agrees for marriage too. On the other side, Julia is realized she is in love with Jordan, but she gets upset when he leaves. Now a few days later, Jordan and Rachel get engaged. So Jordan realized that he cannot spend his whole life with such a girl, who gets intimate with many boys for get satisfaction. So he breaks up to Rachel and goes to Julia. Julia happens to be in the club because she rejected the loan given by Jordan. Jordan tries his best to pacify her, but Julia is very angry, so she throws him out through the bodyguard of the club. Dan also sees his girlfriend at the same club, so he gets shocked because she was with many boys. She also used to have fun with many boys like him. Dan is deeply saddened to see this. After this 1 month passes, so one day Julia gets an invitation. She goes and looks at that invitation, so there he gets the restaurant, which Jordan would have made for him only. When Julia sees this, she tears out of happiness and she starts kissing him. After this, we can see both of them getting intimate in the ending scene. Both of them had found their life partner. Friends, this movie ends at this happy point. If you like the video, then press the like button.